Hi, I'm Jenna from Ariari Farms. We are in the North Waikato and we rear about 550 calves per season. Our farm is a 800 cow farm with about 220 hectares effective. Probably for the last 18 months or 2 years we've sort of thought about how we would change to the system that we're operating now, and really the opportunity came when we've looked at a few different systems and thought how we could make it work. So back in the start of the year we had 3 calf expert machines installed. Most of the reason for choosing Home and Lau is that it's obviously a trusted brand. It's been around for a long time. It's been expertly crafted in Germany, so for us it's something that we could rely on. And we worked through a design process with Bellbooth with their expertise in designing and putting sheds together. And then we worked alongside the builders and we made a plan. It all happened pretty seamlessly and we were able to get it underway in October 2024, and then we were ready to go for the start of calving on the 1st of March. Support that we received from Bellbooth and being able to get it set up and installed and working really well all along the way has been fantastic. I think a lot of the benefits, time saving is obviously one of them. I mean, you can't take away the fact that you still have these calves, are fed their colostrum, gold colostrum manually, and we teach them how to feed in a traditional scenario. But then within that sort of second, third, fourth feed, they can be on the machine. And they can come in and help themselves when they're hungry. And the beauty of that is that once you get that information, which has come through their e-tag, you can follow them and track them. So if there's something a little bit not quite right about them, it's actually really noticeable. And then you can tell from the information that you're getting that, say, they haven't drunk as much as they normally had the day before or that morning, and so then you can check up on them and see what's happening with them. Some of the calf behaviour has been really interesting. Like some of them will come in and they have their quota bang on time every day, don't skip a beat. Some of them, and they'll drink 2 litres flat, easy peasy, and some of them come in and they sip away. So the calf actually has a lot of choice in what they want to do. So I guess it mimics what they would if they were on their mums, yeah. So we start off with gold colostrum, which we Brix test from the cows, and then we feed it to them with like a manual feeding situation. And then they move on to whole milk, and we use a small percentage of milk powder. So the reason for using a small percentage of milk powder is that it's in the system, and then if something was to happen with your whole milk system, if there was a blockage or you had something go wrong with the whole milk, or it ran out, for example, then it would automatically change them over to a milk powder. So you've kind of got the ability to use milk powder, whole milk, in whatever scenario that you want to use. With the weigh scales, it's meant that we can track their weight, so it weighs them every feed that they have. But what the machines will do is they can reduce their milk to their weight. And that's the one thing I really love about the weaning process with these machines, is that as they were gaining weight, it would reduce their milk. So you're not having any wastage of milk in a scenario where you're out in the paddock and the big calves are taking the majority of the milk. It was feeding them specifically to their weights and their targets. So by the time they were getting to their 100 kilos, sometimes more than 100 kilos, they would be almost totally weaned off the milk. I mean, I like technology and I enjoy this kind of thing, but I mean, you just can't know everything about machines. So having that backup support, extra support, the technical side, someone local that can help, as well as the guys at the head office that can dial into the machines and see what's going on, has been fantastic. And yeah, like we've had the odd little issue and sometimes it happens in the night or early in the morning, and the team are always there Balbirth team are always there to support us, so it's been fantastic. We all love it, that's why we do it. I love rearing calves, but I think, you know, there is that point where you just, it does get monotonous and tiring. And I think with the system, yeah, it's hard work. Any calf rearing, teaching animals how to feed and do it, but then in the long term, the benefits of the time and the fatigue at the end have been well worth it.